What's up, everybody? It's Russell Brunson. Welcome to the Marketing Secrets Podcast. Anyway, hope you guys are amazing today. If you've read Expert Secrets, if you haven't, you're insane. Go buy it. I spent a decade of my life learning this stuff to give it to you for free. But if you have read it, you remember they talked about, initially that there's three markets. There's health, wealth, and relationships, right? And every time we share that, people are like, no, there's other things. Like, what about this? Like, what about razors? And he actually brought that up as a thing, like razors. Like, well, why do people buy razors? Like, what's the reason? And you think about, like, they're shaving because, like, oh, I want to look good so I can get a girl. Relationships, right? So it's in the relationship market. Like, works for everything. It fits somewhere in those things, right? That's the core markets, right? And if you think about, like, back in the day, whoever was first in the core market, it's probably one dude, right, that taught health, and he was like the weight loss guy, and everyone gave him money because he was amazing. And then someone else was like, wait a minute, I know how to lose weight too. Maybe I should jump into health. And they jumped in, and then this blue ocean that of a market became this red bloody ocean. There's tons of people, and so then the evolution of markets started happening. So we got health, wealth, and relationships, and they evolved to a niche or submarket, inside of wealth. It's not just like I'm teaching how to become wealthy. There's these submarkets inside. Like, well, there's real estate you can be used to become wealthy. There is internet marketing to become wealthy. There's stocks. There's all these submarkets within there, right? Initially, whoever broke out in the submarket, like blue ocean, boom, all the money started happening. But then some other guy's like, well, I know stocks too. Maybe I should jump in and teach this stuff. Maybe I should create software that does this or whatever, right? And so those red oceans start becoming, those blue oceans start becoming bloody and red again, and it gets harder and harder and more competition. And so that's the market that you guys are in today. And so you can come in and jump into red ocean, but the problem is that you're competing for people's attention for the same kind of thing, and it's just as difficult. And so the next phase of that is then coming down to the third level, which is the niches. You create your own niche. And I purposely don't find your own niche, because if you're finding your niche, it means you're jumping into a red ocean. But you're creating your own niche within this ecosystem, right? And one thing he said that was so cool, and I wanted to come back, he said your niche needs to come out of a red bloody ocean. So he says if you don't know what your red ocean is that you are breaking out of, then you're not doing it right. Like, you didn't pick the right thing. So for example, let's say it's this example of relationships, health, wealth, and relationships, right? So relationships, shaving. So shaving now is this bloody thing, right? There's all these thousands of people selling shavers and stuff. And so, like, you need to know, like, that's the bloody market. And then your goal as you're building your business is to look at that bloody red market, and then you're going to be actually throwing rocks at them, throwing stones at them. This is how you separate and become this unique, different thing. So if you're in the shaving market and you're looking like, man, this is the bloody market, how do I create something new, create a new niche that gives me the ability to throw rocks at the red bloody ocean? Think about this, like, I've seen this in the last year, right, with stocks. Like, so there's wealth, right? And then inside of wealth, there's like the stock markets. And then inside of stock now, there's this magic thing that's become sexy, exciting called cryptos, right? So why, like, cryptos, people who have crypto offers have to go back to the red bloody ocean of stock investing, things like that. And they have to throw rocks at the current, like the red ocean that everyone else is in and they're fighting in. You have to throw rocks at it, and that's what separates you and creates your blue ocean. Now cryptos become bloody, right? So now it's like, if cryptos is this bloody red ocean, like, what is the thing that I got that I can look back at the crypto red ocean, and I can throw rocks at this? Like, everyone's doing cryptos this way, and this is wrong, this is bad, and you're throwing rocks at it, and then boom, that creates the separation for, boom, your new blue ocean. So if you've got a business right now, and I was asking, well, which one of the three markets you're in? Health, wealth, relationships. You gotta tell me that. Number two, then from there, what sub-market are you in? I'm in internet marketing, I'm in stocks, I'm in real estate, I'm in whatever. Okay, you figured out that. Then it's like, okay, now you figure that out. What are you doing to throw rocks at that, to break separation, to create your blue ocean? You guys getting this? Is this making sense to you guys? Hope that helps. Like I said, it was super cool. I loved it. There's so many more good, like, so much more gold he was dropping in there. It was amazing. But yeah, it was really cool to see someone else teach a lot of your principles through a different lens. Like, oh, so fascinating. So I told him after, I was like, I enjoy you teaching it a lot better than I've ever taught it. So that's awesome. I hope that helps you guys. Appreciate you all. And if you got anything from this, please go to iTunes, leave a comment, or share this with your friends, family members, and other people who you think this would help. Thanks again, you guys. Appreciate you all, and we'll talk soon. Bye.